So we got some magazine scans of a Japanese article, and it looks like we have a brand new Team Sonic racing track revealed. Let's dive into it right now.
I got hot sauce in my bag, swag.
Hello there, beautiful human. My name is RidersDX and welcome to my channel, where today we're talking even more about Team Sonic Racing. So the game's release is slowly coming closer, but I still feel like we're very far from it. But May's gonna come by sooner than we all think, so we must be prepared. But we have the review of yet another new track in the game through a magazine article that was released in Japan. I don't know what the name of the article or magazine is, but these screenshots look very real, so we can go ahead and take a look at them. But first, I just want to mention today's fan art. It comes from a user named Creative Icarus. This is someone that posted the art in my Discord server, and it's a 3D model of Metal Duckles' head, and it just looks epic. And that beak, woo! It looks like something that could pierce through hearts, so it's very, very cool. So thank you so much for making this. I think they have some kind of link, maybe like a YouTube channel or something, I'm not sure, but whatever that link is, I'll leave it in the description box below. But thank you so much. I love this. But back to the topic at hand. So let's just go through these magazine scans and see what we can learn from them. Okay, so here's the first page. You see that Dr. Eggman is taking up most of it. Check out his shiny white teeth in the top right corner. Like, damn, where can I get that dentist? So it looks like we got a couple screenshots here of like Ice Mountain, it looks like, so nothing really new here. But I see over here that there's a picture of Dudanpa. He looks very, very menacing, so I'm looking forward to learning a little bit more about who this person is. And then we also have an artwork of the Blue Egg Robo, and this makes me think, are we actually gonna get to play the Egg Robo? Like, I feel like since they already modeled the character and are having it race through the tracks, they might as well just make the character playable. I mean, it's just like in Sonic Riders, you know, you had those two variations of the robots and they were both playable, even though like no one played them basically. At least they were still there for choices, and it made the game look better because there were two more characters that you could choose from than you would have had otherwise. But they specifically said 15 characters, so maybe this character won't be playable. I mean, would not be a total loss at all if the character doesn't end up being playable, but I'm just like, why not? You know, you have the model and the programming done right there, just do it. Just add more variety. Maybe there's some 10-year-old out there who loves playing as Eggman's robot, so you never know, you truly never know. But okay, let's look at the next page, and this is where we can see some screenshots of the new track, and the new track is called Doctor's Mind. So yeah, let's take a look at this. It looks like this is in the Planet Wisp zone because I can see that like the settings here, it looks like the more construction-ish part of Planet Wisp. So the first track that we got reviewed to us all the way back when the game was announced, that was mainly taking place in the luscious forests and valleys of Planet Wisp, but now in this track it looks like it takes place in the construction zone part of it. And this is why Planet Wisp is one of my favorite levels to have ever been created in Sonic games. I love how diverse this level is. You can be traveling through like valleys and trees and lakes at 1 minute, when the next minute you could be traveling through a giant construction zone. So there's just so much variety in this one little level that it truly is one of the best picks in terms of previously used levels in Team Sonic Racing, because there's so much variety within this zone. So, you know, even though you have 3 tracks from the same zone, they all are probably going to offer something a little bit different. So that's really nice thing about Planet Wisp, is that it's got so much variety, it's so diverse, and I am especially loving these screenshots so far. It looks pretty epic, especially that spiky machine there that looks like a stage hazard. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that is incorporated into the game. I hope it's not just a visual thing. I hope it's actually something that impacts the level. But if you look at the bottom of the magazine scan, you see that we have pictures of Metal Sonic and Savick. So actually Metal Sonic's pose is actually really cool, because this is a pose that Sonic makes a lot. Like the first artwork I could think of is Sonic's pose in the Sonic 06 render. So this is a pose that like Sonic makes quite often, and it's really cool to see Metal Sonic just make that same pose. It really illustrates the rivalry between these two characters. And of course you have Zavik at the end, and you all know how I feel about Zavik, but in case you don't, there's a link to that video in the top right corner if you want to check that out. But yes, this is the Zavik's render, and actually I forgot to say that Zavik's car actually looks very cool. I really dig Zavik's car, so even though I'm not crazy about the idea of Zavik being in this game, at least he has a pretty cool ride. And yeah, that's pretty much everything with this article. So there's really not much to talk about here beyond that. If anyone speaks Japanese and is able to translate, then please let me know in the comment section below what they're actually saying. Is there any like interesting information over here that we could gather from it? I couldn't find anyone translating before recording this video, so if anyone is able to discern that information, then that would be really awesome. And yeah, this game, I really just can't wait for the day it comes out. Like, I feel like we've been waiting for this game for a long time. Maybe it's just because this is the game I've been covering the longest on my YouTube channel. Like, I've been covering this game ever since it was first announced, and by the time it comes out, it will have almost been a full year since I started covering this game on my channel. So it's really been a long ride, and I'm really looking forward to this ride ending. I just really want to grab my hands on it and play it and see how it goes. But let me know in the comment section below what you think about this track. Do y'all like it? Do y'all not like it? What else do you hope to see from the game in the near future? And okay, please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you like videos like these, want to see more in the future. Follow me on Twitter at RidersDX or join my Discord server, the Spongy Garden. Yep, this is Riders riding out.